start letting in.
Stand by while I
Well,
analyze
yeah,
the
it should,
intelligence
but I sent you an
profiles of the
invite anyway.
Error.
I'm at my my father's side, so I'll be here till tomorrow, and then I'll be changing location again, and then after that I'll be back home, which I can start doing longer periods. And it's quite different. Like Archwing's changed now. Every Archwing can blink, like the Itzel. You know, the Archwing that could teleport? Yeah, every frame can do that teleport now. Or every Archwing. God damn. Where's my ship? There it is. Huh? Oh, you know what, it'll go looking for it, so... Man, you are quiet as all hell. Yeah, you are. Not really. I mean, I can play game sound out of the TV, but I'll do that so I can turn you up. Alright, try talking now. Well, I maxed you out now so I can hear you. And game sound's coming out of the TV, so... Yeah, so once you're on the stream, like on the phone or something, I'll show you around. And then I'll just stop to prep my ship for takeoff. One episode. And everyone else was wanting to go to bed, so we just stopped. It's okay, we finished the first episode. No, we're on the episode 7, I think there's like 12. Yeah, well, we can keep watching it. I'm just talking about the new series on Netflix called Witcher. Oh yeah, and it's fucking amazing. I love it. Next season? Well, it's played by the guy that played Man of Steel, and I watched a interview with him of how much he knows about The Witcher. Apparently, he's been a very big fan of the games, the book, everything, and he was very excited to bring out Geralt. And now, I'm going to give you a quick spoiler. The Witcher series is going to follow exactly how the book goes, which is what the games are based off. So, game Witcher 1, Witcher 2, Witcher 3 is how the series is going to go. Which can lead to some very interesting stuff. Yeah, it's yep, Netflix. It's like an hour each episode, so it's like pretty. Yeah, so and I mean, in the first episode, you'll see pretty much what a Witcher is, and then you'll I'm not sure if you know who I'm gonna be talking about. You'll meet Dandelion in episode 2. Do you remember the bard? The bard friend of Geralt is called Dandelion. He's basically sings out these songs, and it's what makes Geralt famous, or famouser. There's always something wrong with this fucking shit. I need Juice Clan tier to a Ghost Clan. No thank you, I'll be fired for that. Well, I'm still in, you've met Flaming Unicorn, right? Warframe. He pretty much only plays Warframe that I know of. You might have met him before that. Anyway, he's the clan leader, and he's had some fun times with the clan. It's a certain, like, dojo, I mean, he's just got nothing but decorating left. Right, I want to get some rush repair drones. I want to get 4 should do. I'll go 6. Alright, 1,000 derelict. World War Z. I have heard it's kind of cool, but like boring at the same time. Yeah, because I've heard like it's exciting to play at the start, but as you get further in, it gets really boring. So I'm just doing prep work now. Just wait until you jump on live stream. No one else should jump on the live stream either. It's more like a documentary. And I'm just getting over a sickness that I've had for almost 2 weeks. Man, I had a bronchitis infection and walking pneumonia at the same time. It's basically walking pneumonia, headaches, runny nose, phlegm, lethargic, fatigue, coughing, dry throat. It was like, it's basically pneumonia, except you can walk around. And I just like, and bronchial infection, like, oh. Like, you'll hear me cough, getting over it. Yeah, I couldn't eat. My body actually started rejecting throat lozenges, like so badly that I'd throw up. Like I'd just get to a point and go, like I couldn't. They started working, then they stopped working, and then just I shot them out eventually. Just couldn't stomach them. Oh, I've still got it. Well, the problem is I've given it to my dad and my grandmother, and I've still got it. Yeah. My dad got it pretty bad. My grandmother's sort of like in the early stages, but it's a very weak form. But it's probably good because she's quite old. My sister hasn't got it, and she spent pretty much the same time in the household with me. And tomorrow I'm going to the other grandparents, They might get it along with my mum, and the day after that, if I've still got it, I'll probably pass it on to the rest of the other branch of the family, including everyone else in public I'll meet, because this thing is not leaving me. It just doesn't want to. I am out of antibiotics. The tablets are no longer working. The only thing that's working is relief for colds. The walking pneumonia is gone, but the bronchitis is just, well, the bronchitis is gone as well. This is just like a cough that's persistent. Just doesn't want to go. But if you get this, you'll go bronch. Yeah, I'd buy like the 2 liter orange juice, and just, if I was going to drink, I'd drink that or water. I went through, like, I had bottles of water that I had by my bed, and I'd have like 7 of them, and I'd go through 5 of them. Like, some nights I just constantly cough and wouldn't get to sleep. Yeah, but I was using like cough lozenges to help deal with the coughing, just so I could fall asleep. But I was having, and those other ones I had that had vitamin C in it, that was my during the day ones. And I was just going through so many of them, just trying to deal with the sore throat, that I just eventually stomach gave out with them. And I tried using a different brand. I couldn't even stomach that. Like, I just couldn't use them. Just spat them out immediately, essentially. So. Well, I mean, I put it in, a couple of seconds later I had to take it out because I just felt like I was going to be sick. Ran to the bathroom and actually threw up. I mean, I didn't even get like a minute into the throat lozenge. And this happened multiple times, so. Oh, well. Hot sauce? Huh. Maybe I have to recommend that to my dad. Also, the only reason I say to get into Warframe and start getting this done is because this Warframe Railjack stuff takes forever to do. No, this particular one takes forever. I'm not kidding with this. So you have to build the dry dock, and the dry dock is massive. Like, it's fucking huge. It's the biggest room by far. It dwarfs anything else. You need to put 2 grand halls side by side and long. So basically a 4 grand hall network next to each other, and that's how big the dry dock is. Not including its height and depth. And then once that's built, it takes 12 hours, and I don't know what its cost is because I can't build the doors, and it was already built by the time I got into the dojo. You've then got to research the Cephalon Psi. Once the Cephalon Psi is researched, which doesn't take very long, you got to build the Cephalon Psi. It takes 6 hours to build, or 50 platinum to rush. It takes 50,000 credits, 5 fusion sample, 5 fuel drone, and 5 detonite injection. And I think it's 5 Orokin cells. I don't know right now. Anyway, you have to do all that. Then you build the Cephalon Psi. You wait for it to build. Yada yada. That's done. All right. Now you go back in the dry dock. It starts to get you to build the ship together. You have to go get these pieces, and these pieces, the missions aren't hard. They get harder, but then come back. Then you have to collect the resources, including the new type of resource that comes out in Railjack missions only, that you then have to build. Now these are big cost orders as well. They are a fair amount of resources, and you have to collect all them and repair it. You do this 6 times. In between each of these missions that you can do, so you wait, you get the piece, you collect the resources, you start repairing it. It will take 12 hours to finish repairing that, then it will give you the next objective. Do that 6 times, and when you get to the last piece, the tail fin, it takes another 12 hours once you finish it to do that, but it asks you for 15 argon crystals. Those are the crystals you can only get from the void that expire, if you remember. Yeah, you have to get 15 of them. So, yeah, 15 within 24 hours. So, yeah. So, that was fun to farm. And once that's done, you gotta do another mission to get a void key and everything. But, it basically it takes 3 whole days of just hopping on, doing it once. Maybe if you need a night. So what I was trying to do towards the end was hop on the morning, if I can, early as possible, get that started, hop on at the exact same time, get that done, get it started, go, and let it run over the time. Just keep repeating that. I found that helped finish because I was sick and I wasn't really going to be going anywhere. But the only problem is, on top of these massive amounts of resources that it takes to build, right? It also costs 7 million credits. Yeah. Yeah, I had 20 million. I hit about 10k left after I was finished upgrading everything. I was like, holy shit. So I'm working back up to 15 million, and I've got 2 other people I'm running through high level index to try and get the 7 million. Because you can't just keep going index 1, index 1, index 1, leave, and like just keep doing that. Or I can take them in, do 3 to 4 runs in one go, take them out, and that's 2 million credits right there. So, I mean, I don't really need it, but on top of that, then you've got weapons that you can research in the clan. They take forever to research as well. So, they take a long time. Like the one I'm currently waiting for, he's got another day to build still, and it's been building for the last 2.5 days. And that's just Mark 2, and they go up to Mark 3, and they're planning on going up to Mark 5, I think. Now, resource costs there are insane. I'll give you an idea of one. Now, there's this resource called Cupronics, right? Now, Cupronics is a mildly rare resource that that isn't too hard to find, but it drops in very small amounts, so you got to collect a lot of it. To give you an idea, for Mark II weaponry, or Mark II anything, you need 4,000 Cupronics. Now, let me tell you, these drops in about amounts between 9 to 16. And there's about 4 nodes of them on each mission. Yeah, that's just for Mark II. I don't even want to see Mark III. Oh, the resource amount, that is the resource amount. I've got a resource amount booster on, and that's what it drops. Yeah. I mean, it's a bit weird because other people can pick up the resources for you or across the map. You'll sort of see what I mean later on when you watch the live stream. But, it's just like, oh, type thing. Like, I've got 6,000 of them now, and I've been playing Railjack since it came out. So, cost is pretty fucking insane. And then on top of that, you can use consumables in the mission, and you can build them inside the ship as well, but you need to have the resources in the ship. So, yeah, that's fun. Alright. Seeker Volley can be upgraded. I want to upgrade Hull Weave because now I actually have got ordnance. Alright, so let's see, I have 10 capacity left. 253. Add that on to what I have, and oh, okay, it's forward artillery damage. That's the bottom cannon, if I'm not mistaken. I'll try and show you when you do watch all of the stuff. I need hyperflux on, but that's 7 capacity. There's a 4 capacity there. I already got an upgraded hyperstrike on. Oh, I don't need ripload for ordnance reload time. I probably won't use that much, but if it's got a huge amount of damage, I won't need it that much. Phasic weave, that's iron damage. Like, there's even mods for the Railjack, which is what I'm going through right now. So 24 shields, 28 shields. They both level up at the same time. Do I still have to upgrade the maximum? Yeah, I can do that, okay. I'd rather have health than, like, damage or something like that. Two capacity. I just throw wing steel in, archwing armor. No, it's pointless. Maybe just ionic damage. Ionic is probably what I get hit by the most. Oh, there's last stand here. I'll just put that in. It's even better. Last stand, all turret damage increased by 76% when hull is below 20%. To give you an idea of how tough my Railjack is, I have 2,200 hull and 2,824 armor, and that is quite tanky. And I'll just leave that there. All integrated are maxed out. What have I got for tactical? There's Battle Forged. And a lower level fire suppression, which I probably can switch around. Oh, I'm gonna be on a fair bit, man, because I've stopped working now. Like, what I mean is the person who I was working for doesn't want me working there anymore. No. Okay, so let me go over the whole story to start, and for all people going to watch this video in the future. My boss, Steven, essentially. Well, he's not directly my boss, seeing as I was warehouse staff, but he was the owner of the company. Anyway. The Christmas party, the one I wasn't invited to, basically when it happened, so I had to catch a taxi home because my dad had to go. And at that party, my other boss had accused my dad of why am I still working there, there's no need for me to be there, yada yada. And he says, why is he on the drug wipes? It's like, I've been doing that whole year. And so he has no, and he says, well, Naomi calls him in. He does the job, and then until we got more work, he doesn't come back. He goes, well, she shouldn't have the ability to call him in. It's not, she doesn't have the right to and everything. He shouldn't be doing that. He shouldn't be allowed to do that, yada yada. So essentially what's happened is he doesn't want me working on any work there, so there's no work for me there, and therefore I'm not going to willingly go back. That's fine and everything, because he can deal with the fact that I'm the only person that had the ability to do that stuff on the time frame that he gave out. So he has left in the warehouse before Christmas, right? Now this has to sit below 25 degrees, and us in Australia, as we've just basically entered summer, we start to head like up into the 30s as a normal temperature, and right now we get quite high. I mean, this week's been a bit cold, but anyway, because this can't expose to any more than 3 days in the heat, because there was no one there to deal with the drug wipes and stuff, it had to sit out in the open. No one had the right to deal with it. No one had the ability to deal with it apart from me. So no one knew what was going on. So about $500,000 in Australian dollars in product is still sitting in the warehouse unrefrigerated. Look, alright, so what happened is, because it's for police, it would come in, I come in, get it done, it goes out the next day. Done. Anything that goes stock goes away in our fridge. But because I had come in, I had checked it, everything checked, but I hadn't issued out what had been done yet. So they were ready to go out. They were ready to put back in stock. But because no one knew what was going on with them, they just sat there. And they kept sitting there for 2 weeks. 2 weeks before we broke away from holidays. And that was on the 20th, is when they finished. 25th of December. And and I'm just about to convert Oz to UD. So $500,000 is about 345,757 $150 United States dollars. And you normally put that in the euro because it comes from Germany. So shipping freight also went out the window as well, which gets shipped by plane or by boat depending on the requirement, but that shipment was by plane due to Christmas period of time. So not only has he just lost $500,000 of content, we were already under notice from the police because of a security breach that we had, which wasn't our fault. It's another story, which is quite hilarious. Basically we had a notice next to us. So now the fact that we aren't going to deliver on the major one they needed for the Christmas holidays, I'm pretty sure they're going to lose the policing contract, which is Australian Federal Police, which is dealing with police all over Australia. Which means he won't just lose $500,000 in product, he'll lose about $18 million in the contract. So, and that's just a rough estimate for one state. Because he'll lose New South Wales, our biggest customer, that's 18 million, 0.1. And then you'll lose, because of that, you'll lose Victoria, Queensland, New South Wales, Northern Territory, South Australia, Canberra, and Western Australia, and Tasmania. So that's 7 states. The rest of them, apart from Queensland and Victoria, are about 8 million. Queensland and Victoria are about 12 million. So so you put 18.1 plus 12 plus 12 plus 8, 8, and then you plus 0.5, and you're looking at about $82.6 million in loss. It will send the company under, and that's how much I was holding. So he got rid of me, and I don't think he's realized just what he's done yet. But I'm not coming back. He can stick it. The only reason I'll go back is if he quadruples my pay rate, and my pay rate was already like $34 an hour. So $34 an hour. So it's not bad. I got a decent amount of work out because I was not only just doing that, I'd help out in the warehouse. But when they come back from Christmas, they want to do a stock take as well. The guy that mainly mans the warehouse is going in for surgery, and I was going to be his replacement for 2 weeks when they come back. So now they got to find a replacement for that, and every other replacement they found has always fucked it up. and so they have to find that and fuck all that up as well. So they'll have problems with customers. You'll lose customers. That's what's happened in the past. Then they do a stock take when he comes back. They are now an extra person that knows the warehouse the most. I probably know it more than the guy that did the shipping. And so you've lost him now, like gone as well. So they're now stuck with new warehouse manager, new accountant, and the guy who might be back for the stock take because of surgery. So yeah, that's going to be fun for them. What else is going on? Oh yeah, he made sure I couldn't come back to the property. You know how? Yep. So because we deal with federal and international stuff, we are under federal, international and domestic law. So jurisdiction as well. So we have a security crew that notifies or watches the building and everything. They have been notified that I am not allowed on site, as if I am, I would be considered trespassing. No, not even to see my dad who works there, or to pick up some of the stuff I might have left there, which I hadn't. That would be just considered trespassing. Picking up my stuff and leaving. That's trespassing. No, he just doesn't like me. So what he's trying to do is he's trying to have a go at my dad through me. Because my dad's the general manager, and he's running the business way better than he could. So he's jealous and he's scared, but it's all his money, so why does he care? And he only sees us as money value anyway, so I mean... Anyway, when my dad's ready to go, and trust me, he's ready to walk out the door, he's gonna nail this guy balls to the walls. He's got 2 massive documents and 2 phone calls he can make that will fuck this guy up. So not only will he lose that much money and have the business go under, no. He's it's more Fair Work Australia and ASIC, which ASIC is hang on one second, let me just search it up so I know exactly what I'm talking about. Okay. No, not the shoe brand. So ASIC is the Australian Security and Investment Commission. So investments, essentially, where he's put his investments and everything. So where he's investing money and everything, where he's putting it around in stock market trade and everything, that's the call one of my dads can make. Which will basically bring down an investigation on top of them because it's under federal jurisdiction again, which is government backed. And then you've got Fair Work Australia because of workplace bullying, and when my dad leaves, a couple of other people are wanting to leave as well. Because of it. Like, apparently the workplace was really unhappy that I left for no reason after they had come back from a Christmas party and found out that I had basically been fired without me being there. Yeah. And the only reason I'm not taking him to court is because I don't really have a case to win, because I am a casual. Unfair dismissal is the only case I can go for, and the only thing I have to stand on is the fact that I was fired without me being there. That's the only... Oh yeah, I'm pissed about it, but there's nothing I can do about it, so I'm gonna let it go. Anyway, are you gonna start watching this stream? I've been sitting here for almost half an hour. Actually... Oh my god, man. You know what it is, it's Subatomic 1. I sent you an invitation to the stream as well. Why are you playing with Australians? It's just a subatomic wand, like the station one, you know, with the Phoenix, and it's just got Warframe Railjack. Oh, there you are. So what are you looking at right now? Well, I've got a streamer watching. That might be my phone activating. It's good to see my Warframe dashes up and down like it does in the... Tell me when you're live. It's on YouTube. Just search up my YouTube one. Leave, man. Just do what the fuck. Um... Oh, I gotta sign in again. Oh, what the fuck's my password? I gotta remember what's my sign in for password. For my, cause it keeps signing me out on my bloody phone. What? Why? Yeah. Oh, I know what this is. I remember now because I was talking to you about this and your conversation just clicked in my head. It should be the right one. Oh, what? Why is it? I spelled it wrong. Oh, maybe. I know what the password is now, I just gotta remember the right order. But I know where it restarted. Ah. Yeah, continuous harassment Franklin wants me to log in. It does this every time and I have to fucking agree to the contract again. Hold on. I'll figure. Yeah, I'll have to figure out my password later on. I'll do that later. I know it. Oh, I tell you what. I know what I reset it for. I reset that password for YouTube, not my PlayStation account. You'll see like a blue frame running around an area in a circle. Can I send you the broadcasting code again? You got live stream? Alright, when I see you, I'll see. Can you see me run around in a circle? Alright, so this is the ship. This is the ship in front of me. Stupid router. It's still stupid router. Just close the video and restart it. That's it, refresh the YouTube video. That's the easiest way to do it on mobile if you're using the YouTube app. So you are watching me again, or? Alright. So I'll let you know, my ship has got a skin on it now. So red, silver and black, and it's called Caliburn. Anyway, so this is the this room. This is in the dry dock. Look how big this thing is. Just to give you an idea. Yeah, that's my ship. Just to give you an idea, those rooms on the left are large rooms, like the biggest rooms you can get to decorating. And the dry dock makes it like a fucking pinata. So, anyway, I'll now hop on board the ship. No, it's actually a cavat. It's a vampire cavat.
Many opinions.
Yeah, vampire cavat, right there. So it deals damage and it restores my health passively. So let's take it out. Yeah, that'll be fine. I still don't see you on the broadcasting system, but eh. Oh yeah, you got about 15 seconds delay. I don't really care. I only live stream because, well, why not? It's not gonna make a career choice out of it. Well, not yet. I have to get more money again to do that. I don't want to touch any of my savings, so I'll be living off my last paycheck until I get another job. Might be a while. Me? I've got 1,000 plats still, and I've got a primary community, so I mean... Alright, so now on my ship. And I wish I piloted in the start off. Probably should have started on an easy mission because I have no construction stuff, but yeah. YOLO. Once I load in. By the way, the sword on my back is called the Pennant. It's the new tool in half.
Crew, energy signatures indicate the presence of a Grenier ship killer platform. Infiltrate and neutralize. Fighters on scope. Take them down wholesale.
What? Shooting stuff.
Enemy cruise ship has arrived. They are
I'm
powering
about to
weapons.
get ready to use the slingshot in a second. Glad I created my forward artillery. Yeah.
Looks like we kicked the nest. Grenier cruise ship has punched in. Enemy fighters down 50%.
Oh, no, you can fly pretty much anywhere. Yeah, there's multiple different maps you can use.
Rupture.
1.5
Explosive decompression imminent. Seal.
gigs, I'm saying.
Boom. Cruise ship eliminated. Focus on remaining targets. Rupture seal. Good job.
Oh, well, I'll just let the stream finish. I'll do this mission and watch it back over.
Multiple bogies. Man the guns.
I never heard of it. I thought you got the contract. Depends on how you know. This cruise ship on
Enemy fighters
I
are
love
routed.
that wave of rockets. It just annihilated everything. Let's see if I can use this slingshot. You'll get to see the slingshot in a second. Leo should be able to get close enough. Oh
Incoming ram sleds, about to ring the doorbell.
No. I don't want any borders on. I'm trying to do this ramps.
Archwing slingshot loaded. 10-0 in the barrel.
Abilities called Tactical Recall. Instantly takes me back to my ship.
Compression levels stabilizing. Ruptures sealed. Cruise ship has gone bye-bye.
Huh, there's nothing. Alright. Before I can... Oh, I've destroyed all the buttons. Like, I'm fairly strong in this, so... I can pretty much manage to do most of the Earth missions solo. I'll talk to myself so you can watch. Alright. I'll stay away from the ship killer platform. I think even for me that's a terrifying thing.
Eyes on ship killer platform. Clearing the sector will be difficult while it is operational. Take it out of commission. There it is. Blast that radiator.
You'll also get to see some of the new Parazon effects as well on the new device we have.
One down. One to go. Away crew. Wrecking time. Destroy marked components. What's great to know? Bingo. Crew, trash that radiator. Radiators destroyed. Away crew.
Maybe this will
Go
show you
for the
actually how to do
core.
one of the high level missions.
Marking sensitive systems.
Higher level
Trash the place.
because some of them can be fairly confusing.
1 ship killer. Ship killer platform down. Sector cleared. That should make things easier for civilian traffic. Closing out the mission.
Alright, I quickly just finished all of them right there. Now that that's finished, I'm going to show you a bit of the foundry. Alright, so there you go. Turn the ship to dry dock now, so not a problem later. But here you go. That's Railjack in essence.
Mission complete. Excellent work,
Yeah,
Tenno.
I'm about to hop up anyway, man, so yeah, I'm running you people through it anyway, so I mean I don't mind.